Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate you. 5 minutes to countdown. We are ready to rock, baby. We are ready to rock. I hope you got your parachute on because we're about to jump out of a plane and have a blast. You can't eat processed food. If you go on the back of the package and there's a bunch of words, sodium, carbonate, blah, 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 you can't eat it, my friends. It's not meant for your body. It's going to give you, probably get you sick in the long run. Stay away from processed foods. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourself crypto lifers and jumping on into the live stream. Thank you so much for jumping on in. You know, wait. Oh, hold the applause. Thank you so much, everybody. It's so nice of you. That's so nice of you. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And you know what? Thank you for calling yourself crypto lifers and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You know I'm making lemon water right here, right off the bat, making some lemon water. You know that's what I do. I drink lemon water religiously. Even if I only drink lemon water on the live stream, which I don't. I drink it at restaurants. I drink it wherever I go. I'd still drink a lot of lemon water. Shout out to everyone here on the live. We're going to get into Bitcoin. We're going to talk about some coins. We made a nice flip today for 65% in about a couple hours. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the Patreons flipping them, getting busy, making some coin. Hey, you know, that's how it is in the game. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's get into Bitcoin. Let's talk about the day. Money's still pouring into cryptocurrency. People don't seem to want to stop. You know what I'm saying? No matter what's happening. And we got some big news today, too. Stephen Curry jumping into the metaverse, slam dunking into the metaverse, three-point shooting into the metaverse. Stephen Curry making a connection, penning a deal, so to speak, with Mana, Decentraland. Let's talk about it. Let's get into that article right off the bat. I want to see what's happening here. Breaking, Stephen Curry partners with Metaverse champion Decentraland. Decentraland is excited about partnering. This is unbelievable. With Under Armour, UA Basketball, Stephen Curry. Something good is coming. Unbelievable. This is pretty cool. Let me make sure, too, I'm on my right voice tone, a deep tone. Okay. Oh, yeah, I don't have the headphones on. That's why. It sounds better than I think. Yes. Level is good. Level's a little high. We're going to bring that level down right there. Even more. Gain. Even more. 38 to 40 is where you really want to be. 40 is the gain woo. And then we're on a dynamic mic here. Okay. Hey, you can use the cloud lifter, I've learned, but you have to change it to condenser. What am I wearing on my head? What's going on? Well, let's talk about it for a second. This is the helmets that the old school Harley Davidson guys wear. And it's like a fake one. Like, you get wrecked in this thing. It's cardboard. Look, it's a novelty hat. I used to wear it around, of course, thinking I was cool. But, you know, it makes you look cool. It's quick profile. It was my old hat when I was riding my Harley around New York City. I did have a real helmet, and I did use it a lot, too. But I would switch back and forth depending on where I was going, quick to a place. Again, I wasn't supposed to do that. I know I could have died. But that's why I wear it, too, to know that, you know, I'm still here, still alive, even though I've kind of broken the rules sometimes. So, shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. It's a little chilly down here tonight. I don't like to waste money if I don't have to. I don't use the basement as much unless I'm streaming. My wifey likes me up with everybody upstairs. Okay, let's talk about Bitcoin. That's what everybody's here for. Nobody cares about me. Nobody wants to know what I'm talking about. Everyone's like, dude, you track Bitcoin really well, and we come here to listen. We don't want to hear about anything else. Can you keep your mouth shut for the rest of the night? And I'll be like, all right, man, I get it. Now, 1 hour is getting oversold, and we made the flag. We did it. We did what I talk about and what I love and what I go over so many times on this channel, okay? And that is the deal. I do projection theory with stochastics, and it's just how I keep tracking Bitcoin religiously. It tends to keep me very, very fat in the pockets because it's a highly probable way to trade. You've watched me many times. If you watched me many times before on this channel, make a killing on a trade or get into a trade right as it was about to go to the upside, and it is what it is. It's happened many times since I've been here. So, what do y'all think about the mic? What do y'all think? Is the mic good? Is everything good? Feels like it sounds nice. Sounding nice. Check. 1 2 1 2. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Brand new setup. We got the Rodecaster Pro here. Brand new setup, brand new mic. Banging on them, just doing it. Just doing it. Just doing it, you know. So Bitcoin, see how it's staying in the flag that I put it in there? I projected this flag the second we got high on the 1 hour. It was sad because I knew the 1 hour had to come down. The thing is, the 4 hour was in our favor to our momentum, and so that kind of, when the 4 hours in your momentum, it's more likely the 1 hour will flag. You get what I'm saying? If anyone just picked up what I'm putting down, put a 1 in the comment section if you pick up what I'm putting down, because I just said something that would definitely go over, I think, a beginner's head. But if you pick up what I'm putting down, tell me what you think what it is. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 70 people. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I'm a little early today, I know. People wait at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, we should get the onslaught back into the time frame. You know, they're like, why is he early? It is what it is. Enjoy my Rodecaster Pro. With that SMB7, always had to talk too close to get that booming broadcaster voice you normally had. Dustin Kava. I agree with the SMB7, but you know, you just got to gain up, man. Look, you can gain up. Look at, we could go all the way. I could be back here. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to be. And if you got me here, I mean, then we be talking, you know. Hey, you want to have pillow talk? Little Bitcoin pillow talk. You know, the other night I was just thinking, you know. The Creepsville creeps in. I did that before. I remember someone was like, so creepy. High vibes to you and all the lifers. P.S. Join the Patreon. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate you for saying that. Hey, joining the Patreon is the best thing you can do. SM7 used on Thriller album. Bitcoin is looking ready for a downturn. Sunday morning lifer, 7 a.m. Yes. Oh yeah, if you're 12 hours ahead, wherever you are in the world. Yeah, but what do you guys think? I mean, is the audio better than it used to be, or is it the same? You know, seems to be a little more rich, catching more of the lows. More of the lows. Barry White, baby, Barry White. I got goosebumps. The crypto rapper, so crisp. Right behind the ear, baby, right behind the ear. You know, do it so slow, baby, do it so slow. People are, yo, I'm out on this channel. I'm gone. 80 goes to 20 people immediately. All right, so we got a flag here for Bitcoin. We also have a mini cup and handle. You know, I can't go on the channel for more than 2 seconds without forming a cup and handle because they call me Sammy Cup and Handy. There's a cup, there's a bit of a handle there too as well. Phantom, much love, Sammy Cup and Handy. Shout out to DC with the 333, banging on them. Bang, 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 bang. Thank you so much for being cool. Appreciate you. I can hear the mix that we're all hearing together now, which is pretty cool. And I got my finger on the trigger so I can go up and down on that. So sick. What a beautiful life we live, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Calling yourself crypto mother effing lifers. You know what I'm saying? Crypto mother effing lifers. Damn, I thought I had you in there. I had ya. Trying to do extra visions. I want to add a second camera, but it's not letting me right now. It's kind of whack. I don't get why though. You know. Oh, I'll do one last thing, and then it's back to the good stuff. Hey, well, I'm a little soft. Why don't you tell me I was soft over here? Hey, the guy's a little soft. Jimmy, he's a good guy, but he's a little freaking soft. You know what I'm saying? It's hard without my glasses. Give the kid a pair of glasses over here. Thank you, Johnny. Hey, John, you keep it up. You work that fast. Yo, he had the Yo, you see how fast he had my glasses? I'm telling you, that's why I hired this kid. This kid's the best, man. They don't make him like that. He does everything the lifer wants immediately. He's like, yo, the lifer said, get it done. I'm getting it done. You know there's nobody over there, right? I'm talking to myself. But, I mean, if there were to be, If there were to be, if there were to be a whatnot, you know. All right, I'm giving up. Shout out to everyone here on the live. So I'm looking at Bitcoin pumping to the upside. Why? Because we're getting oversold on the 1 hour. And when the 1 hour gets oversold, things just get kind of crazy in Bitcoin world for me and for the lifers. Okay. You know, Saturday night's the one night we get unleashed, we get a little crazy, we get wacky. It's the night to be free. Every other night I'm kind of on the ball. I got to do what I got to do. Tomorrow night it's the weekly candle close. It's going to kick the out of me. You know, I'm going to have to do what I got to do and make it through no matter what. If we get them up, if we get them down. Sammy Blue Eyes. Shout out to everyone here on the live. You crazy, bro. Shout out to Pelagic. Get those likes up, people. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. I second that. Perfect stream time. Let's do some damage. Let's look at Phantom for DC. We'll take a look at that. High frequency and high vibes to all the lifers. Please join the Patreon. Shout out to Higher Frequency. Enjoy my Rodecaster Pro, but that SMB7. Always had to talk too close to that thing to get the booming broadcaster voice. Well, did you ever use one of these? You can use one of these, I found, but you have to change the settings. Once you use the cloud lifter, you have to change the settings to condenser. I don't know why. And I went back and forth all night, and I couldn't see a difference much, so I was like, if I can't see a difference, then I might as well just not use the cloud lifter. Sad, I bought the cloud lifter. This is a great setup, but this will be my travel setup, which will sound amazing. It'll be better than most people's home setups. The cloud lifter and this Focusrite, I'm telling you, I mean, everyone wants it to be even better, but I'm telling you, these together, unreal. Unreal sound, unreal. You'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. And you pool that with just the... couple that, so audio form, but you couple that with just a podcast, you know, the pod mic. I'm telling you, you're gonna get great results. We've been rocking for a long time with these three things. The pod mic, right? We've been rocking the pod mic, the Focusrite Mini, not even the big Focusrite, the tiniest one, little M1 input, and the cloud lifter, and you are ready to go. Travel. This is a great travel kit for your mic, ready to rock. You'll sound unreal if you want to start off and get yourself going on YouTube. I'm telling you, streaming is big. It's getting big. Streaming is getting big and only getting bigger, you know? Cloud lifter only necessary if the mic preamp on your interface doesn't have enough gain. Can't go wrong with Focusrite. Nah, it's awesome. Awesome. Okay, so Bitcoin in a flag. Humbly, I like to long when the 15-minute and the 1 hour are low. Again, you heard me right. I like to long when the 15-minute and the 1 hour are low, specifically inside of a flag. Now watch, we'll clean this up and I'll show you what I'm saying here, because I got a lot of work that I keep around. We'll look at the USDT pair here on KuCoin, just a fresh chart. Okay, now I've been tracking this for a few days now. Okay, so I kind of know right where we stand. Let me show you. I'll break it down for you so you can get an inkling of what's going down. There's a lot going on, actually, you know, for Bitcoin. It's Saturday night. Tomorrow's the weekly candle close. We're going to hash it out yet again. Everyone's looking at this level. And why? Because there's chop here. There's a previous low. And then we gap down to about 34K. And then we're talking 29. And like, is there a lot of resistance? Not really, if you think about it. But there is some chop here, and we're holding. And we've been holding in a holding pattern now for the last few days above 46K. We've dabbled with 45.8 into the high 45s, but not really nothing lower. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Super Chats. Thank you for the 1332. Interesting number. Okay, so I've been fasting the last few days. Today I fasted all day. I ate one muffin finally, and I only ate one meal the other day. So I'm trying to try to, you know, it's good to fast, I believe. Once every 2 months, I give myself a good couple, 3, 4, 5 days of just like very little eating. Even a week if I can. And if I can go 1, 2 whole days without eating anything and just drinking water, you'll feel like you have a headache at first, but eventually you'll tap into a deeper energy that'll make you hyper focused and give you a hyper sense of being. No, I'm telling you, there's something to it. Again, I found it to be true. This is my own thing. Not telling anyone what to do with their life, or, my truth is mine. It's just what I found to be true. So we're looking at Bitcoin now, okay? And it's in this falling wedge in the daily time frame. We got the push up, but we barely went anywhere. That's bearish to me when the stochastics pushes up to the upside, but you go to the downside, okay? So that's something to think about, okay? We are starting to form a bit of divergence here on the daily time frame. What do I mean? Well, let's look. When I look at here, we're seeing that the RSI is starting to begin to swing to the upside here on the daily. See, the last time that did that was down here on September 21st. So it's been a while, and that was the beginning of a massive pump for Bitcoin, okay? So just, also, the bearish momentum is seeming to get flat. Like, we've had 1 hill, 2 hill, 3 hill. It's seeming to kind of, the MACD tells you when you're beginning to get extended. The last time we were like this low on the equator for Bitcoin on the MACD on the daily time frame, which is interesting. This is actually very interesting. Kind of weird. Look, when we dumped down here, we were low. So the MACD on the daily doesn't like to get too extended here, as you can see. Stayed pretty flat for a while, came up on these highs, came down on the horrible low, traced back to 29. Not too bad. I mean, we got some Bitcoin on the lows, right? Was able to buy more than I never thought I would. So I was like, ooh, swing. Because when we were going up here, I was like, oh, I'll never get $32,000 Bitcoin again. Oh, boy, was I wrong. Bitcoin in on the full moon. Yeah, we're going to talk about the full moon too. Get your super chats in for the personalized TA. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. Also watch a massive decrease in insulin needs with diabetes customers at my shop. Fasting is unbelievable. There you go, man. Look at Dustin breaking it down. Dustin Meta Kava. Always got that metadata, meta knowledge, bringing it down. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Where is everybody tonight? It's a Saturday. I think people forgot that I rock out on Saturday night. Or is it, there is football tonight. The Patriots are playing right now, so it could be kind of like a little bit of both. You never have Saturday night football, so people get excited. Also, this popped. My Rode Podcaster never popped. Never. I used a bigger head on it, basically a pop screen, which you can put on this. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, now I can't pop at all. So there you go. Now pop, pop, pop. But then everyone's like, that's not the SMB7, and look how big the freaking thing is. I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's a distance there. It just doesn't look right. Nobody uses it with a popper. You see everyone just kind of doing their thing. Like all cool and clean and collected. I can always raise the gain up a little bit here. See that? Raising that gain and just kind of stay in the pocket and move back a little bit. What I love about this now is I can move the sound up. But then I can move the sound down, right? And we can vibe. We can vibe out. And then I can be just... It's pretty cool, man. Rodecaster Pro. Shout out to you guys and the team for making an amazing product. The Rodecaster Pro. Crypto Lifer approves of the Rodecaster Pro. Shout out to the OR team. OR. Let's talk about OR. They came on the live stream. Let's break this down. Let's break down what happens in life. How things happen for you. I meet an amazing guy. Shout out to you. You know who you are. I don't want to some people are embarrassed and they're private. But I meet an amazing person. That's one of my patrons. And he taught me so much. And he's also just a cool person in general. And he was like, dude, you could get better sound. He's like, let's get the SMB7. Let's get the Rodecaster Pro. Let's get you sounding like a pro. And I was like, all right, man. Like, I'm with you. At first I'm like, oh, dude, I already. But I was like, all right, I'll do it. So I was like, I need the Rodecaster Pro right away. In my mind, I'm like, we got to get it. So what do? I'm not thinking about anything, but I contacted the ORE team through, actually, Kevin Caldone, one of my buddies, a Patreon too, a year Patreon, a dude who's down for the count, been with me forever. He basically was like contacting the OR team for me and being like, OR really likes you, we want to talk, blah, 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 blah. So with his blessing, he kind of created a great connection for me. So basically because of him, I have a Rodecaster Pro now. This is what I really want to say. So Kevin, if you're listening, if you're out there, or if anyone is hearing Kevin or knows Kevin, say, what up, Kevin, dude? You're the man, dude. Thank you so much for looking out for the lifer. You're the reason this all happened. So what did I do is I created an AMA with the ORE system, right? They came on the channel, and at the end, they emailed me, and they said, you know, we'd like to hook you up with a Rodecaster Pro to make your live streams even better. And like, you know, we heard you say something on the live that you were gonna like the super chats came in, and I said every super chat accounts, I want to get more equipment for the studio. And they're like, yeah, we heard you say that, and you know what? Here's, you know, boom, here's the money for that. Bang. And they hit me up for the money basically for 95% of the cost. So what did I do the next day? I drove to, actually, no, I bought it on Amazon, came with the wrong plug, the Australian plug or something, sent it back. Actually, it's still in the box. I got to send it back, but it's ready to go sent back. And then I ran to Guitar Center and bought the fresh one. And so now we're rocking. So what a great story in life. I desired something that I wanted for my studio to make my studio better. Like there was something that I knew was going to make my studio better. So I put it out there into the world. I did something for somebody else by doing a AMA. And next thing you know, the universe just threw me the Rodecaster Pro, like, blah. So I can't talk about it enough. And who wants to hear a crisp apple taste? Like, look. I saw the apple and I thought about the mic and I was like, that'll be the crispiest apple sound effect they've ever heard. I won't eat the whole apple. I'm not going to do that. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. So Bitcoin, if it sits in this holding pattern, which it's been in here, in a falling wedge, okay, 68% of the chance that it does eventually break to the upside. It's been playing this game here. Up, down, up, down, up, down. It's like trot. If you ever trotted on a horse, it's been playing the trot game, okay? Now, so we've been watching this, and it's funny, I've been cup and handling myself through this, right? Remember? I mean, I drew it before, but it's just fun to do if someone's new to the channel. Why do they call me Sammy Cup and Handy? There's a bit of a cup. There's a handle. There's a cup. There's a handle. Right? Then I even suggested that this was going to be a cup. And we got the pump, right? And here's a handle. And it's starting to become pretty repetitive, but we got the pump. And I drew this cup and handle when we were down here last night and suggested that we would pump to the upside based on the 1 hour being low and the 15 minute. We got that upside. Then my trading style is to sell off when we get overextended on the stochastics RSI on the 1 hour, which I did, right? So we end the trade. And then what I do is on the replay button, you're so lucky if you're sitting here on a Saturday night, I'm giving you my gold, baby gold. I could die tomorrow though, so everyone will say, hey, he gave us everything he had. The guy was like the Gipper, man. He gave us everything he had and he never held back, and that's all I want in life. I want to go back to God and say, hey, man, I did what I could for everyone I could, man, and I probably could have done better, and I'm not the best, but I did something, you know, and I try to be positive, and I got no enemies, and I got no hate, and I live in love, and I appreciate my life, and I've done wrong before, and I know right now, and I've been through the ups and downs, and I'm just so happy to be alive. So appreciate each and every one of you for being here, and thank you for jumping on in. So I projected this flag. Once the flag fills out, I then change my projection may not be perfect, but it's better than the last guy because, you know what? I'm quicker to make the pattern. Now I see a bull flag forming. That's a bull flag, and we're getting low on the stochastics RSI. This is my trading style. And what I do is I would have projected this before it was even there, like when we were here. And if it went here, then I would have gotten in when the 15 minute and the 1 hour low after 1, 2, 3 touches in the bottom trend line. It's a very, old school way to trade. It's the thing I do over and over and over again. I trade leverage on these same ideas with BTC up or BTC 3. I'll show you. BTC 3S or 3L, which is nice, 3 long, right, on KuCoin. And it's a 3X long, right? And so once I identify the pattern, you'll see the pattern will be somewhat similar here. Let's see. So you map it out. I mean, this is the same wedge. Everything's there, you know. And look at this. See, this is good practice. I'm doing the same thing, you know, 2 to 3 touches on the trend line. And so then I play this pattern here. And another thing that I'm seeing that's highly likely and possible with low stochastics and momentum on the 4 hour. Remember, the 4 hour has momentum. The 4 hour has momentum on the stochastics. We're only halfway there. We haven't even gotten into the grace period. We could pump even more. And we've been turning ever since the 4 hour turned on us here. A little bit of a retracement here. Nice little flag on the 1 hour. Okay? Inverted head and shoulder on the 15-minute. Right? Beginning to form on the right shoulder. It's another, personally, it's a good place where I like to enter. Again, I can easily get stopped out. It's a high risk, high reward type time to trade. It's December. It's, you know, Tokyo Sex Whale for the $50 super cha. Hold up. Let's see that come on the screen the live way, baby. The live way. Where is it? Where is it? I'm probably early on it, but it's coming. But it's coming. There it is. Bam! $50 super chat from Tokyo Sex Whale. Put some cup, put a little tip in my jar there. Look at the balls splash around. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So, I'm looking at Bitcoin breaking out of this. And I would trade it with some leverage and squeeze a little juice out of that orange. Your thoughts on AION, lifers, Bitcoin yield worth it? Anybody invested? Thoughts? Love to the lifers. Shout out to Niku Health and Wellness Group. Nikoju Health and Wellness Group. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. What a boss. Tokyo Sex Whale is a boss of bosses. Appreciate you. Westerners say what goes around comes around. But I've been traveling for the last 20 days. Lovely. Intellectual Spirit. Shout out to $4.99 for the Intellectual Spirit. From $4.99. Thank you so much for the $4.99. Appreciate you. You think we can get more people by hitting that like button? Let's try it, peeps. Close up the chat. Tap that X. Come back. You won't miss a thing. Shout out to everyone here. Yeah, get that like up to 130 likes. You know the lifers. We get up to 200-300 people to watch. It's Saturday night. Come on, baby. I know I'm a little early. It's just 8 o'clock. I usually come in at 8:15 in their defense. So people are like, oh, the lifers bouncing in. Oh, he's already been going. And they're like, damn. But that's okay. Shout out to the people that were here. We're going to keep it moving. Sex Whale Train. Shout out to the sex whales in the game. Shout out to everyone out here. Shout out to cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. This is a show on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. We do a deep dive every single day. Look at that 8 o'clock. A bunch of people jumping on in. 144 watchers. And we're looking at an inverted head and shoulder on Bitcoin on the 15-minute. We're also respecting a resistance point, resistance. A little bit of resistance, fallback, resistance there, and a bounce, bounce, bounce. So an area of a range between this 30 and this 30 area. So this is the BTC, this is BTC3L, a 3x leverage. You can also trade BTC up on Binance at the same type of instrument. They're both the same type of instruments. I prefer LeCoucoin because Binance is an exodus, you know. So when we look at this, right, the bullishness of my system suggests that this may be a move to the upside. All right. Again, anything is possible, and you know, I'm always watchful. But I like when the 50-minute is super exposed and oversold. I like when I'm near the bottom of the trend line. I like when I'm holding the right side of a shoulder. You know. These are all positional places where I like to get in. I like to look at the 7-minute, and I like to see the 7-minute confirm bullish divergence of some type, shape, or form. And, you know, it could be stronger. Looks like the 5-minute may be my go-to. That level is still steeper. They will hit each other. There is a bit of divergence. The 7-minute also. Not too bad. You know, no real bullish. I would have liked some more bullish divergence there. You know, there's nothing really. I'd have to force it a lot. There's a little bit forming here. As this is an uptrend. technically this is bullish divergence. A bot would pick up on it. A human eye may not. You get what I'm saying? The bots are tricky, but see how this is a swing up? I'm going to double click here. I'm going to teach you something because I kind of trade like a bot. That is a swing up, right? Swing up to swing up for sure. Okay. And when we look at the same area here, this little area, it is a tiny swing down. If we try to get to like the 5 minute on it, it's a little swing downish while this is swing upish. So it's almost impossible to see, but there's some forming here. Now let's see if it's on Bitcoin itself, because that is the weird asset, right? But such a small pennant. Interesting, but I like what I see here. And so I'm opening up a long on BTC up here, personally, at this level. Swing trading it up to about resistance 31.42, nothing crazy. Just something to do. Just a trade to trade. You know what I'm saying? A trade to trade, baby. A trade to trade. So, and yeah. And I'll easily could get stopped out. And what I'm trying to do is get up to here about 6% or maybe 3%, right? And if I have to go to the 3 risk reward ratio, yeah, I'm up a little bit on that. Like right around here is the stop for me. Right? See this level? I'm going to go preferably somewhere right near this level here, this line at 29.89. Stop is in red, entries in blue, and my target would be in green when I'm using this indicator. It gives me a risk reward ratio, tells me what I will make, what I'm willing to lose, and that's the trade in a nutshell, okay? So there you have it. 3x leverage trade on KuCoin. How to do, and that's basically, what I'm looking at for BTC. Possible inverted head and shoulder to the upside. And there was nice divergence here, which called the bottom too. And sometimes that's all you need. This is secondary divergence, and we can move to the upside, so. Jay Constant, I got a feeling Bitcoin will dump around 15K in one day from here. Feelings are great, but they probably lose people a lot of money. When I pull out, the opposite happens. Having kids. Another train I'd ride. Wow. Grace train wagon of positive, loving vibes. Another train I'd ride. Another train, like as if there was a first train. This is my kind of music. Good vibes. Shout out to Chelsea A. Najuku Train. Shout out to Gina Bobina. Super Chat, Axion, Lifers, and Phantom. Let's take a look at Phantom and Axion. Shout out to everyone throwing down on the Super Chats. $50 Super Chats, $5 Super Chats. Everyone's getting into the party. Appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Banker FOMO. Show Bitcoin, not X3, please. We got a heavy lockdown here in Holland. That's tough. Shout out to Jay Constant. Let's pray for him and the mental health of people in the heavy lockdown. Sexwell train was the first party train. He banged on it. He banging on him. He banging on him, man. He banging on him. What? Okay. Let's get out the orbs. Let's get it going. So basically, if you're listening to me and you want to enter cryptocurrency and you want to be in crypto, right? I'll be here every day just going over the charts, doing what I got to do. What? Is there something? What's wrong? Something going on? What's going on? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. That is bugged out. That is bugged out. So that's BTC in a nutshell. I'm looking at it. I'm giving away my personal idea for a trade like I do every single day for Bitcoin. Okay? Now I'm going to take a look at the 4 hour. It still has momentum. No reason for it to slow down until it highly likely gets to the top of this channel. We're going to slip back to my other chart. So that chart stays on BTC up 3L. Hold on. I love when someone's like, please flip back to Bitcoin. That's not Bitcoin. I'm like, while I'm like going over my personal trade, I'm like, can I go over my personal trade on my channel first? Is that okay? Before you tell me what to do? Is that cool? Is that cool on a Saturday night? while I share my life with y'all. Shh. And we want to get up here to resistance. We really do, you know. And high risk, high reward, man. That's the life of a trader, okay? But that's the life just being out here. I like to long Bitcoin when the 1 hour and the 15-minute are low. The crypto lifer, right? Remember, not being in a position when the market is tough is a position. The truth is an easy story to tell. Interesting. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and jumping on into the live stream. Shout out to Porter Rock doing his thing. Okay, so 151 people on the live, $76 in super chats, 110 likes. You guys are blowing my mind every single time I touch the mic. I'll tell you that. Every single time I touch the mic. Let's take a look at Phantom. So that's Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin pumps, the USDT pairs will pump. So your favorite altcoin will do pretty well. Hopefully into tomorrow morning. Then we're going to be high again on the 1 hour. And we'll see where we land, but let's see if this position can play out, okay? It could easily Bart Simpson right back down to the bottom of the pattern too. Don't get it twisted. High risk, high reward in these situations, but the probability is this is what I do. If I do the same thing over and over again, I gain a probability. I don't know what you do. I long when the 15-minute is this low pointing to the upside, and I long when the 1 hour is low as well. When those two come in conjunction with the 4 hour having momentum, and the daily seeing no signs of actually being rejected by any points for any reason, gives me a pretty good environment for a trade situation. I'm looking at multiple time frames and getting the confluence in between the movements between them all and seeing where the space of entry is based on the probability. And I've been doing it for a long time, and I compute that math pretty fast, and it's basically, you know, there's a probability math that I'm doing when I'm looking at multiple time frames to get the overall confluence of the market, right? Confluence. Love that we can get that monkey with that one. Got risk it to get the biscuit. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, baby. Yeah, you do over here. Woo woo. So hyped. Lifers, Gala, I will repeat, will have a game like H3. The guy who helped create the epic shoot 'em up just got snapped up by the Gala team. I mean, someone hot is going to jump in on that. Someone who has awesome gaming experience is going to be like, you know what? Thank you for your knowledge. Thoughts on Gamium? Sounds hot already, honestly. Let's take a look at Phantom, AION, and Gamium on this wonderful Saturday night. Shout out to everyone here on the live. And I woke up this morning and said, thank you, dear Lord, for my legs. As I walked to the bathroom, realized there's people out there that have a wheelchair. So when they wake up and have to go to the bathroom, they get a wheelchair to the toilet, maybe shift up off the toilet with their hands, go to the bathroom. That's how their day starts. My day starts walking to the bathroom, easy breezy, lemon squeezy. So whatever is up in my life, I'm saying thank you, dear Lord, for the walk to the bathroom, my first minute on earth, my first minute breathing, you know, of conscious breathing after sleeping. And I'm like, here we go. Thank you, dear Lord, for my life. Thank you, dear Lord, for everything you have given me in this world. Here's regular Bitcoin. If you just wanted to see it, I get it. Just give me a chance. And there's regular Bitcoin. Let's open up another window here and let's get in. I'll keep regular Bitcoin over here on the right. And I'll just have watchful eye. Also, lifers, we hit a nice gain tonight. Shout out to everyone here that hit the gain with me. Looking at, you know why it's funny? I just get these ideas. I was like, you know, we traded Propel for a while. I was like, that was a hot new coin. I was like, there's got to be a hot new coin today. It's pumping. Something's going on. I was like, we're somewhat sideways. Where's the movement? Where's the action? And my mind literally, you know, I was just alone in my thoughts. And I said, man, Pel, what's Pel doing? I said, let me take a look at that Pel. And take a look at the setup here. We got the 4 screens going. Just feel like you're surrounded. Want to get one more big three, like, you know, maybe a rounded screen on the top. I got some other. There's the honey. Look, there's the Rodecaster Pro, baby. Tonight's gonna be the cumin seed, the lemon. You see it all.
Fresh for the live.
It's all there. Picture of me as a boy, young lad, young lifer in the background. So funny, right? I actually have a picture of me as a young boy. Like, I actually do, though. It's so funny. Shout out to a Dingo ate my Satoshi, some Florida gas money. Thank you for the $19.99. You're the man, dude. Yo, I just was thinking about you this morning. Thank you so much, man, for this awesome gift you gave me here. This glass is so cool. I keep it on my desk at all times to remind me that you were one of my first subscribers, one of my first Patreons, and you've been with me since day one. And when times get tough, I remember where I was when I first began, and I had some of my first followers behind me. And, you know, and there was like no money. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was whatever's, and it was bleh, you know, and I was just out there. And you remind me of when it all began. Shout out to you, Crypto Dingo. You're the man, dude. Much respect to you and your significant other, your lady. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you very, very much. Okay. Let's get into tax. Let's get to work now. So we've gone over Bitcoin. We've looked at bigger time frames. You say there's a chance we get some movement here for Bitcoin. Okay, doesn't mean anything. I'm not saying we're getting any long-term. You know, you want to talk about long-term, we'll say we got to break above this level here. You got to break above this level here. Like, I won't even talk until we're getting a candle close. I was like, what did I do? Oh, yeah, hold on. I won't talk till we get a candle close above right here. 49,005, 50K really. Till we get candles closing above 50K. And even then, like, we could get rejected by, 57. Like, it just, but to start the conversation, this falling wedge has to break to the upside, and the bulls need to get a candle closing above 50K. Then I'll start even just discussing ideas of bullishness. But until then, it's been a lower high and a lower low and a lower high and a lower low. And if that trend continues, that's what's called a downtrend, my friends. Okay. Let's take a look at our baby Phantom at about 150 earlier today. Let's see where it's at now. Oh, it took a beat down. Oh, why did they sell her off so fast? Wow, alts took a beating. Interesting. So Phantom, the 1 hour got high. That's kind of what happens, right? When the 1 hour gets high, that's why I love swing trading the 1 hour. Look, you get that one, you wait. You get this one, you wait. You get this one, you wait. And you don't trade downtrends, you just take what you get on the 1 hour using 15-minute entries in Confluence. I'm telling you, I find it one of the greatest ways to trade ever. And I'll show you something interesting, though, on Phantom that's got my mind flowing. I see the inverted head and shoulder here, which looks nice, right? So we got that cracking. We've been through so much, Dennis. We've been through so many ups and downs. The Dingo ate my Satoshis, man. We've been through so many Bitcoin ups and downs, man. You've been in my group. Might be a year. Soon it's going to be a year. Some people have been in my group a year. I think we started paid memberships in February or March. But the group was live and in charge. Before that, we were doing our thing as a team. Shoulder, head, and shoulder possibly forming here. It could also be the right shoulder of a bigger one. We also came out of the wedge and broke out. And again, do I have to? Does anybody see it? Does anybody want to know what I'm going to do? Sammy, cup it handy. Now, Bitcoin reports back to a pump. This will take it with this, this will go right up with it. And we'll get a nice move to the upside. Maybe Phantom back to 167. Oversold on that 1 hour time frame. The 4 hour needs to double bottom, but probably going to make a higher low here. Looking pretty good, looking pretty spiffy. Bit of a cup and handle even showing there. Shoulder, head, and shoulder as well. So, I'm bullish on Phantom right now. Market's looking a little bit bullish. Market seems to be turning a little bit just for Saturday and Sunday night. So, a little bit of bullishness in the market. But, don't get your hopes up. Luna continued to do some damage. We talked about it down here at about 55. Look at it ripping up to the target. Once it breaks here at 76, she's gone, baby. She's gone. And I'll see Luna at $100. 99 beans in on its way. It'll do a Solana similar things, AVAX, they're all going to go to $100. Telling you from the very jump. We were on these coins from the very beginning, going over them day in and day out. And look at this, now forming a nice bowl. It might even form a flag here, come back down and bounce. Levels to look for Luna, maybe 62 if you're lucky. 67. And if you're really lucky, 62. If Bitcoin takes a dump, anything is possible. Remember that all, but strong coin, strong ecosystem, good gains. I like what I'm seeing for Luna. Let's talk about how we made gains today on the live stream inside the Patreon. Shout out to all my students. Shout out to everyone here. Let's just talk about how sometimes I don't like to use the word easy, but sometimes trades are more presentable to you. Trades are easier for not easier. Trades are, it's sometimes a pattern is more recognizable, making a trade easier to recognize. Sometimes trades are more recognizable. Sometimes it's more probable to see a trade and then you see it and you're like, oh, it's more probable that this trade will go in our favor, right? Let's talk about that trade. Jump on into the Patreon. If you want to jump into the Patreon for $99 a month, we do a weekly screen share every Wednesday where I go over my token metrics account, which costs $84 a month. So right off the bat, you're already getting such a thing, and you're getting that 4 times a month, and it's recorded in case you miss it with a link presented. Don't want to give away all the goods right now, right? Got some other cool things we were looking at today, but let's break it down. We got the picture-in-picture here. This morning I'm going over my notes. I got into the charts. I went over a bunch of different charts, and I see this coin looking hot to me, and I'm like, you know what? I like what I'm seeing here for Pell. I said, look for Pell to break up. I was giving it about 50 cents. This thing flew all the way to about 60 cents, if you can believe it. I said it's a 1 hour scalp, though, and I was looking at it, and bam, we nailed it, right? So the before and after is so nice to look at, though. Here's to those who think patterns don't work. Because how did I pull in 1 hour, basically? I put the trade up an hour and a half later, 2 hours later, 68% gains, banging on them. So that's what is provided in the group. And again, I'm not a singles group. What I am is I'm a grinder. I'm someone that looks at any chart I can, looks at all the divergences, looks at all the technical analysis, and I just present ideas every single day, present technical analysis ideas to my family, to my crew, to my team. Phantom taking a beat down right now. It's like a heavy sell-off here for Phantom. Come on, baby. I got bags of Phantom. Come on, Phantom. You got to level up, baby. Got to level up here. Signs of life for Phantom. VRA just has some, looking bullish to me in a few different ways. Big time frames, small time frames. Veracity. So, look at that. Coiling up on the 15. Showing signs of life. So it's funny. All coins starting to kind of show signs like they want to get busy. Right? Look at that tiny little, and we were talking about this too here on the bigger time frames. Veracity. We have it sitting in the golden pocket. We have some hidden bullish divergence. So this is on the radar as well. Veracity. Let's take a look at AION, right? It's on Binance. Also has a BTC pair here on KuCoin and an ETH pair on KuCoin, but only a USDT pair here on Binance. Yes, I said Binance. You have a problem with that? How crazy is this? I drew this on the day around here, right? October 9th. Suggested we hit the target. Where would the price go? Exactly to the target and then would collapse. Why? How do I know this? How do I do these things? Because I took the wick here to the wick here. And I know that what they're doing, it's possible now, and that's why I'm getting into GAN wave theory, okay? Because GAN wave theory is range bound. And it's giving you the bigger picture of the angles on the range with Fibonacci tied in through an angled basis and angled trend lines. So I gave a tiny little mini course today to my patrons on GAN fans. And, I'm not going to go in depth right now, but I just wanted to bring it up and talk about it. So you learn a lot if you jump into the Patreon, because I'm going to continue to expand my mind and my brain and what I'm looking at. So my target here was this will get to 36 cents. And we were sitting down here at about 15. What on earth would make me think that? The algorithm and the bots, and boy, would we hit it right to the spot. So congratulations to anyone that jumped on into this cup and handle that I was looking at. But unreal. AION. And there you have some of my nutty And a lot of people don't do this. I call skill in it. It's the wick to wick, baby. Wick to wick will get you there. And that's going to be where the bots are going for. You see what I'm saying? Do you pick up what I'm putting down, baby? Do you pick up what I'm putting down? Let's take a look at what we see now. Now I get rid of it. Once I've nailed the trade, I just want to delete everything and start fresh in the chart again, because it's like, I don't want to be biased to the win, and I want to see things for how they are, or what they are, or what I'm seeing, you know? So we can see that, like, we do have somewhat of a trend line there. It does have 4 touches. Thank you for the knowledge, Lifer. Thoughts on Gamium? We'll take a look at Gamium. I got you. I got you. That's next in the game. Did we do Phantom yet? If so, let me know. Yeah, we did. We did Phantom. Well, do we do it in depth? Totally. Yeah. Yeah, we did Phantom. Inverted head and shoulders. Yeah, we did Phantom. We did. So AION, you know, and it's already done the Fibonacci. Like, you know, if you want to bring it up, you can see it. It's not going to be pretty, but it's probably sitting on the 786 right now. Yes, 886 actually too. Beautiful retracement. You know, healthy retracement all the way to the downside, right? All the way to the downside. Need a meeting, man. So look at this. Look at that. Now we could put this in this little smaller pennant too, possibly, or say it fell out. In my opinion, it looks like it fell out of the pennant. But if you want to be, you know, a stickler, can it break back out? Is it going to wiggle this room on out? Daily got movement to the upside, so AION looks hot. Looks like we can't get some movement. Looks like it gets pumped and dumped a little bit though. Hit my target already. That would have been the beauty trade of the day. 140% gains from November 2018, and we talked about it back there around when it came out of the cup. But bam. Let's take a look at our baby BLOk Topia. I don't know if I would call that a breakout per se. It's still inside this bigger pennant. See that it's forming? And that falling wedge is extremely oversold on the daily time frame. The whole market's getting squeezed, telling itself that eventually I got to get a push. That 3-day and the daily both want to fly. Right? You take a look at the 4-hour. Where are you? You got momentum. You got momentum. And look at that kind of double bottom action here. BLOk showing signs of life here at 59. Interesting. Do I see us any worse? Let's see. Well, the daily wants to pump. 4 hours going in our favor. 1 hour's got some room. Just didn't get so far. You know, maybe we could get it. We got to see BLOk close candles above 7 cents. Show us they can start breaking resistance to take it seriously, right? But, you know, so far so good. Starting to round that bottom. And rounded bottoms pay those bills, baby. Starting to round on out. Could possibly even be a double bottom here, you know, but see this bigger, tiny, giant double bottom for BLOk. If it fulfills that giant double bottom, this would be the length of the neck to the head, you know, to that line, and then you would bring that, which is basically the fib, a little lower right there. Put you it puts you up to a 21-cent BLOk. And then if you can follow this bigger pennant and break out, you're looking at a 24-cent BLOk. BLOktopia, baby. At 5 cents and 9 tenths of a cent. 610, baby. 610. Shout out to my buddy Mark. Shout out to Bill's Cyclery. Check it out. If you're in New York City and Queens, go to Bill's Cyclery. Beautiful place. My buddy Mark, man, I met him in Queens, and I used to come and hang out at his bike shop and tell him all about crypto. And he used to be like, yo, man, you could do it, man. He's like, you could do it. He's like, do whatever, you know? See what's new at the shop. Look at this hot site, too. Yo, this man can fix anything. One of the smartest people I ever met, dude. Downplays his intelligence, like just, real low-key dude. One of the nicest people I ever met. Let me use every tool in the place. Let me hang out all the time. I used to come there and just chill because the door was always open, right? So, me and my wife get in an argument or something. I go to the bike shop, right? Come out of work, not sure what to do. Come to the bike shop, right? Play cards, kick it, hang out. He was open 7 days a week. So I always had a place to go. Wasn't that cool? It was like, and he was always changing it. Oh, there's a picture of me. And there's a picture of me when you Google Bill Cyclery. Amazing. There I am, man. I used to hang out. He used to let me do videos on it, hang out on the roof, use the garage. There's my boy Mark right there. He helped me build my motorcycle. I got a motorcycle because he helped me. He's like, yo, we can fix it together. It broke down. He showed me how to fix it. He showed me how to take apart drones. When I was into drones and they would crash, he taught me how to solder. We got a soldering gun. This dude could fix anything. Works 7 days a week, bro. And so I work 7 days a week, man, because Mark works 7 days a week. So shout out to my man, Mark. Appreciate you. Shout out to Bill Cyclery. You gave me so much, Mark. I appreciate you, man, with all my heart, all my love. Thank you very much, Mark. Your family and everyone. God bless y'all, man. God bless y'all. But yeah, I spent a lot of time. It's like I came up at Bill Cyclery, man. And he had a family too, and he taught me about being a family man. When I met him, he was just having his third kid, and he was like, yo, you got to be a family man. Like, Super Chats, Gamium and BLOk. Yeah, so there's BLOKtopia right there in a nutshell. If it can hold these levels and pushing up on the 4 hour, let's see what the 4 hour can give us. Possible double bottom here for BLOk at around 5.9 cents. 0.59. Let's take a look at Gamium. Cool to hear a new coin here. Gamium. Super Chats. So silly, man. Why do you gotta make me laugh every time, though? SIDUS is a nice cup and handy. We'll take a look at SIDUS, too. From my man, Porter Rocky in the game. Shout out to DJ Porter Rock in the spot. Amazing editor, everyone. Give him a high five. Dude's got creative skills. Really does. WAGMI, folks. WAGMI. Really, that's the one? Okay. Interesting about labradorite is the interface pattern of the lamellae layers, about 50 to 100 millimeters thick. So you're observing the interface pattern of the light reflective off the electron cloud. Super Chat SIDUS, Gamium, IMX, and SIDUS. We'll take a look at IMX and Mutable X after Gamium and SIDUS. Gamium, what a good name. Just had EM on the end of game. I mean, you're in, right? A new era is coming. A new era is coming. The humanity is about to transcend. A new world for a new civilization. Welcome to Gamium. Let's just make a video about nothing that says nothing about nothing, but make it sound cool. Shout out to Gamium, though. The center of the Metaverse, Gamium has used blockchain technology and token standards to create the first metaverse that interconnects all of them, making avatars and asset multi-metaverse compatible. Create your own avatar, exchange NFTs, and get a job, socialize, and earn in the Gamium world. Pretty cool. The first decentralized social metaverse, unlocking the full potential of the metaverse step by step. We combine current social network features with a 3D, fully immersible Gamium world built on Unreal Engine, man. Unreal Engine is the thing now. It's like whoever created that is the dude. Like, what stock's behind that, man? That's funding all these cryptos that go up and down all day long. Humans will be represented by avatars in the metaverse. That's why you should have yours already. Merge your soul into the Gamium NFT avatar and start building your digital identity that will be used across all metaverses. I mean, they got a good pitch. I'll give it to them. Website's hot. Graphics are cool. right? Getting the digital ID right. Our avatar is the only digital identity portable, persistent, non-corruptible, and verifiable using digital signatures and blockchain technology. Link assets and trusted blockchain data to your avatar and expand the possibilities of the metaverse. Enjoy multiple built-in social features. Gamium will release multiple social features for their avatars, such as applications, a marketplace, DeFi, and many more. Find out the benefits in decentralized social. Okay, I'm sold. The website sold me. They tell me a good picture. They show me what they do. I know what they do. I understand what they do. It didn't take long. They communicated well. I like the site. I like what's going on. I like the name. I like everything about it. I'm in. What else can I look at? Obviously, I'll read the white paper in my own free time. They have a CertiK audit, which is nice. I like to see the audit by CertiK. All right? It's another good thing. Now, you could get a job here. That's what I think is cool. That sparked my interest. That got me excited right off the bat. Because, maybe I could work and, because no one's going to hire me in the real world now. Let's take a look at their Twitter. Let's take a look at their Medium. Where can you get this? Are they IDOing what's happening? Avatar, the digital identity. When we think of the definition of an avatar, we may believe it's simply a graphic representation of a person. But in fact, it's a much more than that. An avatar is your digital identity. Socialize to earn. Economic rewards for socializing. How would you react if you were told that in the short term you could be paid for socializing in the digital world, for simply sharing good memes or adding a comment on a post? Gamium, the first social engine of the metaverse. Socialize to earn. Social interactions in exchange for tokens. Oh, that's what they're going after. Even more interesting. Okay. Where can you get this thing? Look, top 10. Look at this. Let's see what he's saying here. Top 10 crypto gaming projects plus a bonus. Interesting. Axie, okay, we got that. Yeah. Engine, we got that. Sandbox, we got that. Illuvium, we got that. Adventure Gold, AGLD. Haven't really looked at that much. Let's take a look at Adventure Gold. Got a $299 million market cap and moving. AGLD. So there's a new coin. We'll write it down. Where can you find AGLD? They have it on CoinMarketCap. Where can we get Gamium? We got to go to their Twitter. Where's the IDO? What's happening with Gamium? Welcome to the center of the metaverse. Build your digital watch now. Share your avatar. Yep. Launch coming soon. Stay tuned. So I'll follow them and I'll be on the watch for this. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoLifer33. I greatly appreciate it. All I need is 3 more people to hit 3,000 followers on Twitter, and that would be amazing. Look, I'm shouting out to Gamium. Hopefully they give it back. All right. And earlier today, cryptocurrency was trending on Twitter. Shiba Inu trending. King Shiba is still trending, still hanging out. King Shiba starting to flatline a little bit, getting a bit of a bowl here. Could it make its way back to its all-time highs? King Shiba. I still own some King Shiba. I'm not telling you to. I'm the one that got caught up in that meme. But it is what it is, right? You never know. It had a good rally. You do have to sell 24% when you sell it, which is sad. But that's it. Keeps people from selling. Some people still bailed out, though. Anyone looking at Rainmaker, Rain, and the launch on Cooper launch? No, but it sounds pretty cool. Send a super chat in for that so we can do a deep dive. No, I'm just... Gamium, IMX, and SIDUS. We'll take a look at SIDUS now. Now, SIDUS, I could only really get on Gate.io. But, another place where I'll be able to look at it is CoinTrader Pro, of course. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for coming on in. Thank you for the subscription, whoever just jumped on in. Gonna take a look at SIDUS here. Now, SIDUS, it's moving. People know about it now. More, it's around. People are getting what's happening. Right? It's weird that you can't get it here. Usually you can get it on, I've been going to Gate and just looking at it on Gate. Really nowhere else I could track it. And it was the most real-time chart that had the data that you could see. Right? So spot trading on Gate and just checked it out. And we had that 10-second chart ripping on it too, but you don't want to be doing that. Let's take a look at the 4-hour now. So look, it bottomed here at about 87 cents. No, hold on. I need my glasses for this one. I can barely see that. Old man status. So it bottomed at about 5 cents. It's back up about 6, 7. Was it that high? Remember at about what, like 11, 13 cents? Good not to chase. Forming a bit of a bowl here. Let's take a look at on the 1 hour. Slight cup and handy going here. Let's take a look. Cup and handle. I mean, you know. Now if I be damned. Now if I be darned. That darn near is a darn near cup and handle. I ain't see that cup and handle that big since I was a boy. Since I was down near 12 years old. Out on the farm with me pappy. He used to say, son, one day, you ain't gonna farm with me out here with these goats. You gonna be playing with them cup and handles with them city boys. On them computers, boy. And I said, but daddy, we ain't got a computer. How are we gonna get there, daddy? He said, son, if you think it, son, then you can get it, son. And I believe in you. You go to school now, boy, and you find your way. I believe in you. I believe in you. And I found my way, and I draw cup and handles every day at school. Until finally one day, I realized that there was a library with Wi-Fi. And I found TradingView. And I got a free account. I started drawing them. And I kept thinking of my daddy. And I drew cup and handles till my hair fell off. And it was the most amazing time of my life. And then I went on to move to the city and make millions of dollars. And buy all the goat farms in my neighborhood. The cup and handle story by the Crypto Lifer. That's an NFT right there. That's going to be a sellable NFT, and that will go down in history. All right, so SIDUS isn't a cup and handle, and it's forming a nice range here and bouncing off previous resistance. Could SIDUS make this move here and bounce up? Yes. High risk, high reward by all means. You could see SIDUS down here. Bitcoin takes a spin and the market rips down. Anything is possible. I like the project though, and on the low at the beginning stages when no one really knows about it, it's like in the Gala stages, in the Blocktopia stages, remember? And the market's kind of in the dumps. I mean, so, hey, you know. Lifer Bomber Coin ASAP. I repeat, Bomber Coin. B Coin. I remember Bomber Coin. What else? What other one you were looking at? Rainmaker. Bomber Coin. B Coin. We looked at Bomber Crypto. Bomb Crypto. Bomb Crypto. Because there's Bomber Coin and there's Bomb Crypto. Which one you talking, huh? Which one you means? Which one you speaks of? I hear much better at the higher level, like up here, like this. A little more. You like that? Okay. Sam, I hear much better at the higher level you had earlier. I listen daily at work on earbuds, and sometimes it's rough. Not criticizing. I know you're a perfectionist. You do a fantastic job, sir. We got a whole new mic now, so things will change. Actually, the whole setup is different tonight than it's ever been. I got this mixer working just yesterday, so these are all new levels now today, up on the spot. All new levels. All new levels. Let's take a look at these awesome super chats coming in. Sam, I hear much better at higher levels you had earlier. I listen daily at work on the earbuds, and sometimes it's rough. Not criticizing. I know you are a perfectionist. You do a fantastic job, sir. Thank you. Anytime, Ken. D, anytime. Shout out to the Goat Farm and Goat, Sammy, Cup and Handy. Shout out to Tanner Golf. Tanner Golf, man. I appreciate you, Tanner. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Bomber, man. Rainmaker, Bomber Coin. Super chats. IMX, SIDUS, Rainmaker, and Goat. Don't miss out on my Goat chat, Sammy. Tanner Golf. Beats in the house, baby. Shout out to everyone on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So I give you a little more volume on that. How is that, Kendi? How is that? We went a little more up on that. And if I even lean into this mic, you'll see, wow, that's going to give you projection. You're going to be like, whoa. Oh, you didn't tell me my head was cut off this whole time. You guys should have told me my head was cut off. Gosh darn, I never do stuff like that. All of a sudden, my down table doesn't want to go down. Why you do that, man? Why you do that? There it goes, man. Had to double click it a little bit. I got the Uplift V2, man. Thing's a beautiful desk. Shout out to Uplift V2. You made a beautiful product. You did the right thing. Thank you for coming on into the live. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Calling yourself crypto lifers and jumping on in. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the love. 142 likes, 148 people watching on the live stream. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. All right. Bomb Crypto at $4. You think the thing's going to blow, huh? Let's take a look at what it's looking like on the chat, shall we? On the chats. If we go over to Zipu Coins. Multitasking with RI like a boss. Better if we don't see the head. Oh my goodness. I didn't notice, Sam. No worries. You guys were just so into the show. Just an update. If you guys got SteamX, when I called it, you'd be up 1,000x. Gave it on the lifer stream in this channel for the biggest gains. This is the channel for the biggest gains. Shout out to the money's coming. No bomber coin. And let's just take a look at what they're saying here. Curry and Under Armour with Decentraland getting involved. They got the money to get involved. It's going to be a rich man's game in Decentraland soon. That's why whoever got in early is going to get paid, I'm telling you. And we knew about these coins when nobody knew about them. I said sand, ocean, and waves in my... Yo, this is insane. But if you see the first time I brought up sand ever, I mean, I have my old trading group just to keep that open when it first started. And sand, I mean, this is crazy. We're looking at it for the Bitcoin pair. Had to be a USDT pair here. But I'm talking about sand in like January too. Like way back. Insane times. But sand, ocean, and waves was something I kept saying as a sailor. I was like, yo, I like sand, ocean, and waves. Hot to me, you know. NFT going to change the game for the future. Bear seated, in my opinion. Vask.tech. Big names getting involved and bringing all their fans with them. Yeah, Bomber Coin also trending on PooCoin. Yeah, so are we getting the right coin though? You're saying it's Bomber Coin. You said BCoin though, and that's what came up as BCoin. Just Bomber Man, Bomber. You know, I'm not getting it. You know. You're saying it's trending on PooCoin. Bomber Coin, BCoin. Alright. 406, this is the coin, dude. I'm pretty sure. Bomb Crypto? Maybe not. I don't know. Now I'm getting like... See, this is what happens in this PooCoin world. It gets confusing. Alright. It's at resistance. Like, I wouldn't like write home about it. I don't know. Could bounce. This guy's pretty spot on though. When the money comes and says something, he's pretty spot on. I'll be honest. Like many times he's been like directly spot on. So probably a little mini play to earn game with like some type of a little mini game. Like that's what I'm thinking it is. We looked at it before too. I remember this on the channel. Yeah, next pixel play to earn farm game. Getting started, white paper. Play to earn, manage bomber heroes, explore the world together, defeat monsters and bosses to free kingdoms under attack by monsters and get tokens. BCON token is the main in-game currency. It'll be used to buy bomber hero, upgrade bomber level, mainly in the first phase. It could go up though. If they adopt quick, you'll be able to 10x fast, right? That's the thing. B-House, B-Bombers, Adventures, Site Works. We looked at this before for sure. I know we've gone over it before. Bomber coin. I don't know. Yeah. That work days sounded good to me right now. I'm at home, so I can crank it up. I'll scope it out at work and try some new buds if I have issues. Can you check out Request, please? REQ for sure. We'll take a look at IMX2 Rainmaker in Immutable X. Immutable X. Now, Immutable X is still really hard to get, but it's like a hot coin with a lot of movement. It's interesting. 454. And look, where you can get this thing, it's at FTX now, USD. That's pretty sweet. But not at FTX USD, probably. Oh, you can get it on KuCoin now. I didn't realize that. Forgive me. I should have known that. Gate.io. For a while, it was on, like, small. Maybe I'm getting confused with another coin. But because I know Immutable X, and it's getting pushed by, you know. Once it starts getting pushed by Becker and Elio, I know something's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. Like, and Immutable X, too, once it got onto Coinbase, I'm like, that's interesting. It's been sold off pretty nicely now, too. Like, it got onto that, like, you know, bigger exchange sell-off going on. Could be the possible shoulder, head, and shoulder forming here, too. Let's take a look at this idea. Kind of forming the same thing that I'm talking about with Bitcoin. Remember, like, Bitcoin's doing this, and it's on the right shoulder. Like, see how all the USDT pairs will follow Bitcoin in some way, shape, or form? Let's take a look at it here on, I believe it was on Binance first, or was it on KuCoin here? Yeah, before it got on, yeah, there's CoinX. IMX on the KuCoin. About the same thing going on here, just a little more movement. I like it. This thing is hot, and it's kind of, you know, I'd keep watching it, but the project to me is amazing, and it's like one of the more long-term. It's like, it's kind of like the Chainlink. Like, there's going to be some projects going to be around for a while. Like, I don't see Immutable X going anywhere, so it's on my radar. I like it. The fact that it's almost at the lows where it's ever been on this chart at 430, I mean, it's pretty interesting. So, Immutable X, man. But, you know, you got to have the BALZs to buy the lows. You know, it takes guts to buy the lows. A little bit of a cup and handle action, too. We kind of put a handle here, a cup with a handle action forming. But we'll see. It's got to hold the lows, too, as well. If it doesn't hold the lows, there could definitely be more downside for this. No guaranteeing that it's going to hold that level, considering we can't see where the support is. So, Immutable X, there you have it. Okay, there you have it. I'll take a look back at SIDUS there, forming that cup and handle. SIDUS on the radar. SIDUS on the radar for a little bit of a cup and handle here for SIDUS on Gate.io. Okay. And excuse me for not really being able to get much more action on that, but SIDUS at Gate, you know. And I believe some people say U.S. citizens have a problem with Gate. I don't know how it works, so if you have a problem with Gate, I apologize for that. We'll see what happens. Shout out to everybody on the live stream. But remember, high risk, high reward. BTC still runs the show. SIDUS on some other places too. Some other smaller exchanges as well. SIDUS. Yeah. So then the Biden's coming out with some, you know, O news. When I won't say even O, but some O news coming out. You know, Van Ick lists ETNs for Avalanche and Polymatic on the 6 Swiss exchange. It's a pretty big deal for AVAX, if you ask me, and MATIC. So, also, I just want to see MATIC hold above $2. If MATIC can continue to hold above $2, it's going to be an absolutely beautiful thing for MATIC. 219 MATIC still kind of pumping here. Look, the shoulder head and the shoulder for MATIC forming. Also, we've been talking about MATIC breaking out and getting all the way to my target up here at about 3 beans. And so we will watch and we will wait and we will see for MATIC to pump to the upside. I want to see it break that all-time high at 256 and pump. It just recently did it too on December 8th. It broke the all-time high. Came back down for a bit of a double bottom pump up here. I'm going to actually delete everything. We can look at it kind of with clear eyes here. I'll look at it on the daily time frame. where it's oversold in the Stokes, and it is moving up with movement. Interesting. It's in a bit of a wedge. This is what I see happening for MATIC here, just continuing into this, you know, beautiful channel, ascending triangle. It could, you know, the sad thing is it could come back to 171 again, get tight, and I'd have to deal with it. I really don't want to see it below 2 beans, but these are our levels to watch for MATIC. Some ideas here. And the 200-day moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern, very, very good sign. That's an indicator that I've found and picked up on over my years of trading. When I see that, it makes me a little excited. So MATIC, forming a beautiful, bigger idea here. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing for MATIC. I'd wait for it to get, you know, closer to the bottom of the channel maybe one more time, or if it breaks out, look for the retest. One of those two things would be a great idea. But MATIC has legs. I see it getting all the way up to $5 if Bitcoin doesn't steal the show, you know. So MATIC looking pretty nice to me on my radar. MATIC looking bullish. If BTC can play, and I have to write that now in almost all my ideas, because I'm like, well, MATIC looks bullish, but you know, BTC has to play ball with us. We got to see it work, right? We got to see it work. We'll take a look at Request now. Rainmaker, DERO, and Request. We'll take a look at DERO, Rainmaker, and DERO. What is Rainmaker just coming out? We'll take a look at Rainmaker. I spaced out on that one. Grace is the glue that holds us together. She really is, though. She really is. Gino Bambina, you're doing amazing. And yes, Request is on Coinbase as well. It's okay, Gino. My girl Grace got me. Still love you, though. Shout out to Trey Presley. Rainmaker, DERO, and Request. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, you weren't let. Nothing gets forgotten because this is what she does, right? So, I don't see your request. That's funny, right? She's probably making a play on words. She's always doing something funny. I don't see your request. I get it. May I request, please? Request network. So we were trying to gauge when this thing would bottom out here, and it took a beat down right after that sell-off. People loved it. I mean, it went from the flat line 21 all the way up to about, 121. Did a 6x in a day or two. I mean, pumped and dumped, right? Pumped and dumped. We got to pull the Fibonacci on that. Actually, I go to the 4-hour too, just not enough information. Starting to look more, a healthier idea here. So look, this is bouncing off the 786 movement here. And we're getting that idea. That's why everyone's kind of getting a little, shoulder, head, possible right shoulder there. I've seen this play out. We're getting the bull. We're starting to bull out. We're starting to flatten out. The trajectory of the initial downtrend is not as steep as before, Then you want to start looking for your divergences on smaller time frames. And what's funny is you have a divergence right here. Swing down to swing down is very steep. You see that? But here we're pretty flatlined on the RSI. And that tells you that's divergence right there, right off the bat. Bit of a shoulder, head and shoulder, drunken, twisted, inverted head and shoulder as well that most people wouldn't even see or even consider it to be one. But I've played with this stuff, back tested it, and have so many different wacky theories and ways that have all played out in so many ways in my life. So I don't negate that idea. However, we need to get above the 786, and I'd like to see a push up get above this level at 42 cents. I'd like to see this become support. Once 42 cents becomes support, I'll believe that there's a breakout here of this falling wedge, and we can start to kind of look at, can we get above the other fib levels, right? So this is my idea here for request, and I like what it's doing. More downside is possible if Bitcoin doesn't play games too as well. So just high risk, high reward on every coin still, and I have to say that with a little bit of a just a little bit of caution, Crypto guards, look at the chart for good entry, but keep your eyes on crypto guards. CGAR. Interesting. Crypto guards, CGAR. I like it because it's CGAR, like a cigar. It's pretty interesting, right? Now, see this? You'll never know which one it is, right? So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. All right. Go here. Make sure you get the right contract address right here. Copy it up and paste it on in. How long has this been out? What's going on? Let's take a look at the website. Crypto Guards. Deep dives every day with me and the money's coming. Shout out to the money's coming, man. Crypto Guards. We gotta just have you on the live, man, like once a week or like once, you know, you have to have like a show with me and we just talk and you go over what you know and we have fun and we have a blast. And the guards of the Crypto City Metaverse. Meet the team. From the team that creates crypto cars and crypto planes. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, they're already pretty big then. Crypto cars and crypto planes is doing their thing. Crypto cards. Crypto guards. Interesting. I like it. I'm with it. They've already been doing their thing before, right? So whatever. It's just an anime kind of anime gleam. Dude, RPS is going to be fire. RPS. Interesting. This dude's crazy, man. He's got them all. Arc made a deal with Sandbox for peer-to-peer payments that caused the previous pump. I meant to say I'm glad you do that we don't get wrecked. You raise the vibration in the farm higher and higher. So wonderful you and Gina always in the house. Oh, in the fam. Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, Grace really did. Everyone did. Thank you so much. And I got my crypto ladies, man. We got crypto ladies in the house. We got good feminine energy amongst us. That is good for all of us. I see a full moon BTC. Let's get it moving. Full moon. When is full moon? It's coming. Let's see. It's coming soon. Because I looked up at the sky last night. It looked so big. So, funny, when full moon and cryptocurrency comes up. I love that. When moon, right? Isn't that funny? We got a full moon guide here. The next full moon is a near total eclipse near Beaver Frost. No, that's got to be old, though. These articles from November 12th coming up when you're trying to Google stuff. Pre-search. Oh, I could just actually bring out the chart. The chart will tell me. I got a chart with it. Isn't that funny? I got a chart that will tell us when the next full moon is. Last full moon of 2020 rises just before winter solstice. When to see the December cold moon. Right? The next full moon, the wolf moon, will be January 17th. Okay, so this leads to the winter solstice on January 22nd. Still active. Like, see how, like, long this... Like, come on, man. I can't stand when information isn't properly provided. Right? Next full moon. Just show me a calendar. December 18th will occur on Saturday. December 18th. Tonight is a full moon. Oh, my God. I usually know it. It's right now at 11:36 p.m. Eastern Time. Which is... Wow. Which is December 9th, but the moon will appear full the night before and after its peak to the casual stargazer. Last night it did look full. The December moon is also known as the cold moon. The full moon shows its face to the earth above once a month. Well, sort of. It is a cold moon because it was like kind of warm the other night, and then the second the moon came, it was cold. So can we get the Bitcoin pump? And to the moon chart. We'll look at the moon chart in a second. Who wants to see the moon chart? Let me know if you want to see the moon chart. Let me know if you've seen the moon chart. Let me know if you haven't seen the moon chart. I want to know in the comment section if you've seen or if you haven't seen the moon chart. If you know what I'm going to show you, if you know what it is, break it down. Yep, cold moon, baby. Check it out at 7 a.m. your time tomorrow. Pamp it, Fidel. I don't see many other streamers. All the sweet crypto chicks are in the Lifer channel. Yeah. RPS is going to be fire. RPS. So we went over Bomber. Remember what we tried to go over for you today? We talked about SIDUS being a hot, nice, long-term big coin. All right? A lot of other channels are going to go over that, kind of butter you up on that notion. Just, you know, we found SIDUS very, very early, right? I like it. We talked about Blocktopia maybe making a double bottom here and interested in looking at it, right? Just kind of covering everything. We looked at MATIC and said MATIC does look like it wants $5 if the market can continue and not dump on us completely, right? Bitcoin looked bullish for the night, and I opened up a trade on Bitcoin, okay? Let's continue. We looked at crypto guards, right? CGAR. Could be big, you know? Kind of, you know, sitting on it, thinking about it, crypto guards. $100 million market cap. Could see some big movement here for CGAR. Funny, it's called CGAR too. You just gotta like, right? Up 15% at 7 beans. CGAR. This man just said RPS league, right? Let's take a look at this thing. $8.5 million market cap and ripping today at 670. Continue to go up. Let's see what's happening with this thing. This one looks like something he's on fast, right? Pin bar, indecision pin bar here on Bitcoin. 1 hour needs to head down. We are bottoming out here with the divergence on this. We're getting divergence there, which is showing signs of a bottom here. I like this. I like what I'm looking at. Anything is possible, but I like what I'm looking at. Tried to get a wick down there. They didn't get me, though. They didn't get me so far. So good. Let me knock on some wood, though, right? You never know. You never knows over here. They might try to get you next time, kid. They might try to get you next time. Oh, they will get me next time. But I'll cut back, and I'll keep kicking till I win. All right, so that's from a movie in my head because I'm insane. Wilder World's going to be big. Wilder World's going to be huge. I was talking about that today with a friend, too. It's going to be super, super big. Rainmaker, GOAT, DERO, and Request. We looked at Request. We looked at IMX. We looked at SIDUS. We need to go over Rainmaker and DERO. Okay, DERO. Sorry, RPS was on my list. Just been busy. Should have let you guys know earlier. My apologies. Yeah, after the huge pump. My apologies. Shame on you. RPS League token. And it's at an 80 million. And it did some damage today. But you know what? It still kind of looks, somewhat respectable here. Bit of a double bottom forming. And there's signs of life here for RPS. So it's not over. 100%, right? Interesting. It's like forming the ascending triangle with like nothing else on it, Just like out there floating. Wondering if there's more to this chart. We're just not seeing it. No, this thing is that early, man. December 3rd, it has really just been doing its thing sideways, double bottomed here. With the market indecision, people are like, RPS League on the radar. We'll take a look at this RPS League. Very small market cap. I'll send it out to the twits so you guys can follow me on Twitter at CryptoLifer33 and get the gems, right? Some gems are going to get sent to Twitter every once in a while just to keep that Twitter following, to keep people plumbed up and say, hey, you never know. You might want to follow me on Twitter because you might just get a gem, okay? Shout out to my peoples. And we're going to be on the Metaverse like we were on the other coins. Remember when the market ripped back again? We knew exactly what coins to be in. We found them on the lows. Nakamoto Games, Gala, Haka, you name it. We just kept killing it. We will do the same thing. Once we find the bottom, once we figure out where we're at, and bam, we're ready to go. What altcoin will 10x in January? Possible KDA. And possibly Hero, right? I mean, Hero might do some serious damage really fast if they fulfill what they say they're going to do. So Hero's on my radar. Research RPS League, though, you definitely might want to keep that hanging on. Thank you for putting that on the radar. And yeah, up 21%, but it doesn't mean, Lifer is your non-financial advisor. Rainmaker is a good idea. Lifer, as your non-financial advisor, Rainmaker is a good idea. Let's take a look at Rainmaker for my dude. Always breaking it down. Thank you for giving us your second opinion. I appreciate that. And thank you for being loyal to the channel and keeping it kicking with me. I think it's been 2-3 months you've been with us. Maybe 4 months. Sorry if I'm wrong. But I appreciate it, man, since you came around. Like your energy, like your vibe, and I appreciate you. Alameda, Animoca, and more. Invest $6.5 million. I mean, when I see Alameda and Animoca, I think I should buy. It's that simple. Like, follow the money. That's Sam Bankman-Fried. Animoca is one of the biggest gaming companies, and they're into this. Then I should be into this as well. Rainmaker Games. I'm all over it. Community chat, right? All they got is a Medium and a Twitter right now. Let's see what's going on. Don't even have a website yet, or do they? Get Rain. How do you get Rain? Learn more. Copper launch. Interesting. It's an IDO at Copper, right? Rain token is live on Copper launch. Subscribe. Learn how to get Rain below. And enter our 100K USDC giveaway. Days, hours, and minutes. Make it rain. Rainmaker Games. I believe I'm going to get into this. I'm putting this on my radar. I'm going to sign up right now on the low here. We'll keep you posted. Rain will go live on Cooper on December 17th. It already went live on Cooper. Link your wallet to Cooper Launch. Head over to Cooper Launch. All right. Okay, you can get Rain for USDC right now. Let's take a look here. What's going on? Rainmaker, I think we found a gem, my friends. I believe we found something. Alameda Animoca Games on the very early stages here. Again, you don't get a lot of information on the low, and that's why it's high risk, high reward when you get into something very early on an acquisition of this nature. But it's, something that I'm looking at. They do have umbrellas as well. Rainmaker, baby. Go request token. We got them. Evening, the money's coming. RPS only has 12 million coins. It can download on PC and Google Play. I know, right? It's a platform for guilds. Pretty cool. They do have a website as well. Thanks for the umbrella. Let's take a look at Rain here. That was the name of my first dog, too. Ends in 1 day, 12 hours. Total volume, 12 million. Liquidity. Price is 75 cents. Token sold only 18%. Look at that. What's that projection that it will continue to go down? That's weird, right? I understand, right? Buy Rain, connect wallet. For USDC, using Ethereum or Polygon or Kavine. So you can use the Polygon. And again, let me show you something cool, right? You're sitting with your wallet, right? Like, let me show you. Let me show you something pretty fast. Let's see if this works. I don't think it's gonna work. I think you have to have a little more. So check this out, right? About to blow your mind real quick, all right? So you want to buy this for Polygon. On the Polygon, you want to buy maybe Polygon USDC or, token launch auctions. Auction, interesting. Balancer intern, unvetted. Moralist coming soon. Check auctions. Connect wallet, MetaMask. Log in, authorize. Yeah. But if I want to launch my own token, interesting. I gotta pay ETH fees to buy this though? That's not fun. Like, I'm not hyped about that at all. So the only way to get this is Ethereum on Copper, man? No, hold on. Copper launch auctions. I don't want auctions though, right? Hold on. We'll move forward in another time with this, but this is how you're going to get Rainmaker. It's going to be a process to get the hot ones. It's never easy to get the hot one. Never. USDC on Ethereum, though, it's going to be a pain to get in there. It's going to cost a lot of money. The Kava network, maybe. Can you get me some Kava, baby? Look, there's auctions here, unvetted. You never know what you be. Wow. Like, so this is how you get things on the low. So now GLXY, what is this? Ended 18 days ago. And so you want to track this. What happened to this thing? GLXY token auction. Right? And where's the price now? What happened to this thing? GLXY. GLXY. Let's see if we can track this. So I'm trying to go back in time and see what happened to GLXY. Can it happen to Rainmaker? GLXY coin, right? Where's it at now? Can't even find it, right? It's got a Polygon address. It's got a website, though. Now we're finding some coins on the low that nobody knows about. So now I'm finding new ways to find coins. Today was a good day, see? GLXY coin, simple, secure, innovative, and self-sufficient. GLXY Core, why GLXY coin is using Polygon network. Free distribution. Is it just, it looks like a poop coin, right? Is it giving money back? Every time it does reflections, I'm like, eh. There's a new automated market making smart contract on Polygon, which provides itself sustainable mechanism and adds value to the protocol. So it's not even a cool, fun gaming token. Next. All right. So it looks like you have to buy a Rainmaker with USDC on Ethereum. I think that's horrible, honestly. You can buy it with Wrap.ETH. ETH. Yeah, that's like not going to cut it for me personally at all, right? When I switch to Polygon, what I don't understand is why I can't buy it for Polygon USDC. That'd be fine. It gets into all this auction nonsense, and like it doesn't show me the same thing I was seeing before. Anyway, we'll look at it another time. UFO gaming and dark are going to be big. I believe UFO gaming is going to be huge. This is what I do 24/7. This research is rigorous. Definitely is. Super chats, IMX, SIDUS, Rainmaker, GOAT, DERO, request token. Yes, that's what it's called. Request. Yeah, we went over requests. We didn't. He called me the GOAT. I don't think he asked for GOAT. How do you sell it? Meta Hero, the gateway to the metaverse. Yeah, I know, right? Unreal. Let's take a look at DERO, and let's take a look at DERO is the only thing we haven't looked at yet, in depth, really, right? Let's take a look at DERO, which I believe is on KuCoin, if I'm correct, right? $10.76 here for DERO. We'll take a look at what we're seeing happening and how the Patriots doing right now. How are the Pats doing? Can I write in Pat's game? Probably can't. And I know I shouldn't watch football. It's ignorant. It hurts people's heads. It's horrible. I get it. It's low frequency, and it's the one thing that I still can't completely attach myself from. But I know I should. So it is what it is, right? Wow, it's 17-0 right now. No good, man. We're getting lit up right now. That's horrible. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. I have faith we could come back, but that's sad, right? Getting lit up. So here's DERO. It's in a falling wedge. We'll take a look at it here on the daily time frame. It's come back down. I'm going to pull a Fibonacci level on it to see kind of, yeah, we'll take this impulse here. We got a few. It did a double top M, right? Beautiful double top M and came to the downside, right? Is Bitcoin in this? I mean, this got rejected. Didn't make it to the higher point. At one point, it was a cup and handle that just continued to let go, though. Once you break that previous low, look how fast you can break down to the next low point. Just want to point that out, Just want to point that out. We are sitting now at the 706, kind of in the almost right near that golden pocket for DERO. Pointing to the upside here, the 4-hour also has momentum, and the 1-hour is coming to the downside. This thing could pump. If the market gives it some space and Bitcoin pumps, this thing looks like we could get a bit of a pump here for DERO. I would watch DERO, keep it on the radar. Privacy coin, right, if I'm correct, from what I remember when it first came out, when we first started talking about DERO. Might have been a baby of the Dollar Vigilante, possibly, from my man Khan's work. Remember him liking DERO as well. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So a break up to the upside is definitely possible here, and DERO getting to 22.05 could be a nice move for DERO. So I'm watching DERO closely on the radar. Has some movement. Daily 4-hour and 1-hour all kind of showing signs of life here for DERO. So DERO showing some bullishness. Metal detected. I dig for antique bottles in the woods. I overdose on sports. Got too fanatical. Had to finally tune out. I love the fans though, but it's no longer for me. There you go, man. Hey, that sounds like a really good dude. Spam that freaking UFO gaming everywhere. Scam or something. No, it's not. It's just it's an amazing token, man. Or The OR token. What's OR doing? Can OR get back above that $10 million market cap is our question now. Holding 8.4. OR, baby. OR. Signs of life. Can OR breathe, baby? Let OR breathe. Stop selling OR to the ground, whoever you are. It's a great project. It's going to move. Look at that thing. And, you know, falling wedges break to the upside 68% of the time. We are breaking levels, though. Like, when we broke that level, sad. When we broke this level, sad. Once we broke the all-time high, it was amazing. It was like, woo, 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 bring in the pain. Bring in the champagne, actually, even though I don't drink, but it was awesome, right? What's up, Lifer? An hour late because I forgot we are in different time zones. Shout out to Jim Hua. It's all right, man. We'll only punish you twice instead of 3 times. All right. Request token. The pump is real, son. I mentioned TRUU the other day. Looks like it popped today. Yeah, eventually did pop. Let's take a look at TRUU. We went over it here on the site. TRUU-fi, right? Why didn't it come up so easily? There it is. Look at that pop. Nice pop, too. Someone just chose it today to pop it. They're like, today we're going to take TRUU now. Take it to the upside. So here. I mean, this is why, like, it's so crucial to do so much TA. Like, a lot of people are like, well, you pick so many coins. I'm like, yeah, because I do so much TA. So, like, we showed you there was bullish divergence here, right? Swing down to swing down, and we marked it for you. We talked about that on the channel. You see it marked here, right? That tells you that you found your bottom, you could pump to the upside. And then you started to make a move, and once this small falling wedge broke out, this is why you trade this falling wedge in the 15-minute, right? To find out what's going to happen. Once that breaks, then maybe you ride it out. I mean, this thing pumped hard. Unbelievable. And we were all over it. Look at that. Like, I'm not going to say I guaranteed called it, but, I mean, we were watching it. We talked about it. We went over the fib levels. We showed you we were bouncing off of the 886 retracement, which is the lowest possible place. And now, look, we're back above the 618, and we're doing pretty good. We want to take a look at the 1 hour now or the 15-minute and see, are we flagging what's going down? And we'll zoom in on that, make it nice and big for you, don't you worry. Now it's forming a bit of a falling wedge, and that's a flag that could continue to the upside. I mean, it's showing signs of life, extremely oversold, right? Bam, I mean, true. People are using it. If you figure out what's happening, if it's an ecosystem that's growing, maybe it's not done growing yet. I mean, that could double top, even though it's kind of done, right? But the 1 hour and the 15-minute suggested you may get a little bit of a push up here. So watch TRUU for the night. It's more high risk, though. I'd be careful. But, you know, based on that 4 hour, but watch it for the night. You never know, you know. Both of my cheeks are ready. Gina, Bombina, man, going to explode because of the Curry news. Or have you guys looked at it already? Yeah, I mean, we talked about Stephen Curry pumping mana and how, I mean, that's huge for all of us. That's huge for the whole channel. Mass adoption. He has so many people that buy his jersey. So many people love him. So many people know him, right? And, I mean, there's the pump already, right? Starting to get a move. We talked about this earlier on the inverted head and shoulder, right? Mana, possibly pumping to the upside. I brought it up earlier today before the news came out. Before the news broke, I put this out. This morning, we talked about this. So if you were a lifer, I put this out, one of the first charts I went over that could break out of this inverted head and shoulder. I said if mana can hold above 320, this head and shoulders can play out. And boy, did it hold above 320. And so far, the head and shoulders is playing out. Shout out to my lifers. This trade is still 100% valid. And it will be given to the patrons. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I'm going to tune on out for the night. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin here. Slap that like first. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. So far, we're up on the Bitcoin trade that we made live on camera. So far, not too shabby, right? Not too shabby. Entering at the bottom of the channel here. Okay. And let's do our thing. Entered the BTC 3L, baby. So, let's see how it plays out. All in our favor. 15-minute and the 1 hour both want to pump. Let's get that Bitcoin move to the upside, baby. Let's get that Bitcoin move to the upside. Inverted head and shoulder. I like what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. I like what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. Not, you know, big time, friends. We have a lot of levels to get through. And I'm not happy about, like, you know, the trend we're in. We got to start forming a completely new trend and change our attitude and our whole style. But I still see a movement here for Bitcoin breaking up to the upside here. Some bullishness for BTC. All right. So Bitcoin independent. Cleaning this up real quick. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being a part of the live stream and calling yourselves crypto lifers. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And without you, there is no show. So thank you very, very much. It's either, you know, the lifer and y'all, or I got nothing. So, you know, it all started with the stream and then came forth so much more. And as we continue to grow as a family and as a group, I appreciate each and every one of you. Getting rejected by the 200-day moving average, we got to break above that too. That could cause a bit of an issue. So that's on the radar for Bitcoin. But so far, oversold on the 15-minute, oversold on the 1 hour, and, you know, signs of a move to the upside possible here for Bitcoin. 15-minute oversold. A lot of times they wick real quick. They might wick us up, bring us back in the pattern. They've been stop hunting consistently over and over again lately. So you got to stay laid back. You got to keep a cool head. We've been through so much together. And that's why these Saturday nights are so special. It's so beautiful. We go through the week. We battle through the week. It's Monday. It's Tuesday. It's Thursday, right? We're all getting through those weeks. You guys are jumping in on the weekly time frame. Some people are traveling. Some people are at work listening to me with the headphones, like my man Kenny. And, you know, we get through it. And then we get back to basics, and we're on Saturday night. We're all kicking it. And you guys come through, even though you're at home, and you hang out with the lifer. And I appreciate it more than you would ever know. So thank you so much to everyone that spends their time with the Crypto Lifer. Thank you to so much. Thank you to everyone that supports me and is there for me. And you are there. You don't realize you are there for me, because this is a family. And without each and every one of you, I wouldn't be able to show up every day. And then I wouldn't have a purpose. And like life, money gets you so far. But you got to have a purpose at one point. And thank you to each and every one of you for giving me one. So from the bottom of my heart, a human with no purpose is no human at all, is no man at all. And so thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support. 135 current viewers, 135 super chats. Unreal, right? 173 likes. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel and you had a blast with me, I had a blast with you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for jumping on in. I can only say thank you so many times because it's just one word, but words do not describe my gratitude. Have a wonderful night. Be true to yourselves. Love yourselves. Be good to yourselves. It's okay. It's okay. Give yourself a hug and tell someone you know that you love them. It'll make you feel better. Have a wonderful day. I love you, and have a good night no matter where you are in the world. If you came to the channel, please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. At the end of every live stream, I say 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. If you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. And I'll see you all tomorrow on the next live stream for Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. Crypto is life.